What's going on? I know it's a little late on a Saturday night, but we're going to do some talking about the rest of the division as this is the Truth League Report. Welcome in, and it's game time.
Good evening, Titan Nation. How is everybody?
What's going on, Titan Nation? Welcome into the Truth League Report. I'm your host, Chris, aka Blue Enforcer, and I know this is kind of a impromptu Truth League report because I know a lot of people, especially here in Memphis, are enjoying the Southern Heritage Classic, and a lot of people are prepping for tomorrow's game. For tomorrow's games, myself included, as I'm going to get ready to relax a little bit before I get ready to hit the road in the morning to head up to Nashville to watch the Tennessee Titans and the Arizona Cardinals. But everybody, welcome into this special report. I promise I'm going to do my best not to hold you long. Just want to just talk a little bit about the AFC South. As you can see, I'm going to give my AFC South not predictions. I'm actually going to give predictions. I'm going to give AFC South predictions and division winners around the NFL. So I hope everybody can tune in. Of course, make sure y'all share this show out. Y'all know what to do there. So definitely make sure you share this show out and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Again, I thank everybody I think everybody out there has helped me hit 1,000 subscribers. But now I am trying to hit 2,000 subscribers. So I'm on the road to 2,000. So help me on the way there by subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. Also, smash that like button and share the show, whether it be from YouTube, on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter as well. So make sure you share that show out also. And while I got you, a couple of other announcements. If you haven't gotten your Tennessee Titans swag, definitely go ahead and get that. If you want a Titans of Truth t-shirt, you have the Carolina blue and the navy blue. You got the front on the left side. You got the right on the right side. That's how it looks on the back. If you would like to get a t-shirt, definitely contact Queen Butterfly Tees, my friend Latoya Akinyemi. You can email her at queenbutterflytees@gmail.com or on Instagram at queenbutterflytees. Also, if you want some information, you can email me here at canewell817@gmail.com. Also, you can hit me up on any of my platforms as well, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. If you want a shirt and I can get your information to her, it is $20. I believe it's $20 if it's from small to extra large. 2X and bigger is $25. And also, if you like the hat off to the bottom left, that was made by Out the Crib Customs on Instagram. If you like that hat, definitely get with me and I can get information with him and definitely get a hat made for you. So you'll be seeing that throughout the season as well. So definitely look forward to that. And last but not least, before we do get going, also got a big event coming up. Gonna be gathering up with some of the other Titan YouTubers that we have going on. Got like my friend Titan Rossi, also Mr. Titan. We got Jock and Hawk from Tennessee Titans Weekly, and also from Titans Time podcast as well. We're all gonna be meeting inside the stadium, right in front of the pro shop at 11 a.m. Tomorrow morning. So if you are at the stadium, come on inside. Stay before you make your way to your seats. Come hang out with us. Come meet with us. I'm probably going to do a Titans of Truth pregame from inside the stadium before we do kickoff at noon. So definitely be on tap for that. You'll see that on my Instagram, my Twitter, my Facebook. So if you get to the stadium early, come on inside the stadium, hang out with us for a little bit, come meet with us and everything, get some information, and come join us as we just give the love for the Tennessee Titans. So I will be glad to see everybody there. But now that we've taken care of paying the bills and everything, let's talk about the AFC South. And, we hear it all the time. We hear everything going on. We got, let's see, Jameson saying, what's up? Yeah, definitely ready for tomorrow, marching toward the Super Bowl. Titan Rossi, what's going on? We got Matt Necron, Tennessee Titans Uncensored. Yeah, I'm making my debut in fantasy. Hopefully I do all right. Ryan Dodd, what's going on? Let's see, AZ Mick, what's up? And everybody, I can tell everybody's excited about tomorrow's game, but let's take a look at the AFC South. You got the Colts, you got the Jags, you got the Texans, and you have the Titans themselves. And so you've been hearing a lot of stuff surrounding all of these teams. First off, I'm going to talk about us. I have a bit of bad news that we do have to report, that Sam Ficken, our kicking kicker, who was doing so well, had some type of groin injury on Friday and has now ended up on the short-term IR. So he's out at least for the next 3 weeks. And they called up the practice squad kicker Michael Badgley, who was formerly of the Los Angeles Chargers, and then added Randy Bullock, who was a former Texan and Bengals kicker, onto the practice squad. So it just seemed like the Titans can't get any luck at kicker, and just when it looks like they may have found one, this happens. It's like Murphy's Law. And it's like, no matter what we do, the kicker situation is always going to be a problem. So, hate that happened. And now we got to rely on Michael Badgley to come in and hopefully not screw up. So, I'm not excited about that at all. But, hey, it is what it is. We're going to have to do what we got to do. If we got any Colts fans in the house, which I'm pretty sure we will at some point, Carson Wentz and Quentin Nelson are scheduled to start tomorrow versus the Seattle Seahawks, which I think, honestly, the Colts are scared of the Titans. They know the Titans are a legit threat, and I think they are truly rushing both Carson Wentz and Quentin Nelson back. Now, Colts brass has said both guys are looking good and are ready to start, but again, they just got injured 3 weeks ago, when it said that it was maybe about a month ago, and it said that it would at least be 5 to 12 weeks. And 5 weeks would have been after the Tennessee Titans game. So it wasn't even very long that these two guys were out. Now all of a sudden they're back after 3 weeks? So I don't know what miracle drug the Colts coaching staff or the medical staff has put on to get these guys back. But I think they're rushing them back way too quickly. And, well, we'll see if it works out. We'll see those cats in week 3. And if Carson Wentz ain't 100% healthy, he's going to have a rude awakening. I can guarantee you that. But we'll see what happens with the Colts. And also, the Houston Texans are going to start Tyrod Taylor at quarterback. Even though Deshaun Watson is technically still on the team, but of course he has his legal issues, which just seems to be getting worse by the day. And he could be traded at some point. But right now, the Texans are hitching their wagon to Tyrod Taylor and their whole 4 stable of running backs that they have. And we're going to see what the Texans do in their first game against the Jacksonville Jaguars, who Urban Meyer makes his NFL debut, along with quarterback Trevor Lawrence, who will be without his main running back, Travis Etienne, who I believe is out for the season with an injury. So We'll see how the Jacksonville Jaguars do in their first game against the Houston Texans with that. So that's just some of the news I've seen around the AFC South. But let's get right into it. And I want to bring up the first team I want to talk about, and that is indeed the Houston Texans. And so I have the Houston Texans. I predict them to go 3-14. I just don't see much success coming from them, even though they've added Tyrod Taylor, they've added Mark Ingram, Phillip Lindsay, and also I cannot remember the other running back that they added, but I know they added like a bunch of running backs. They lose J.J. Watt. They lose Bernard McKinney. Last year, I believe they also lost DJ Reader, the big defensive tackle, to the Bengals as well. And so, their new head coach is definitely behind the eight ball. We know they have a lot of problems in their front office. So I really just don't see a lot of success for the Houston Texans going forward, but I do have them going 3-14. I have them getting wins over the Jets, the Panthers, and getting one against the Jacksonville Jaguars, and then which I would say is week 1. I have them winning week 1, and I have them winning week 3. After that, I don't have them winning again until week 12 against the Jets. And I have them, of course, losing to us both times. I have them losing to San Francisco and New England, among other teams. So I don't really have much faith in the Houston Texans, and I think they're definitely going to struggle. But, never say never. We'll find out. The NFL, that's why you play the game. You never know what's going to happen. Let's see, James says, well, that just stinks. I thought for sure we finally fixed our kicking issue. I think everybody thought that our kicking issue was resolved, but now this happens. It's like a whammy. It's like the kicking curse just won't leave us alone and everything. So to the Texan fans that might be watching this, sorry, no disrespect to your team. Well, as a little bit of a Titans fan, maybe a little disrespect, but professionally, sorry about that. But yes, I have the Texans going 3-14. Next up, let's talk about the Jacksonville Jaguars and some things that they've done in the offseason. And I'm going to take this off just a quick second. Is that they drafted Trevor Lawrence. They added Marvin Jones in free agency and traded for defensive tackle Michael Brown. But they lose Keelan Cole in free agency. They traded Gardner Minshew to the Eagles, and they also traded Joe Schobert, their Pro Bowl linebacker, as well. But I have the Jags not doing much better, going 5-12. I mean, I see them getting wins against the Broncos, against the Dolphins, and against the Falcons. And also I have them getting one against the Colts. I just think they're going to beat Houston. And I just, sometimes it just seems the Jags just have the luck one time against the Colts. So that's why I got them at least getting one against Indy, one against Houston, but I just think we're going to sweep them and everything. So I have the Jags going 5-12 with that. But I mean, Trevor, and I've said this on my show quite a few times, and I'll say it again. In a few years, the Jacksonville Jaguars are going to be a big problem. They are going to be a thorn in our side. As Trevor Lawrence gets seasoned and whenever Travis Etienne gets back, you got DJ Chark, who's probably due to get paid. And I mean, I think the Jags are still, maybe be able to put together a capable defense, even though Derrick Henry has ran through them. I think in the coming years, with all the draft capital that the Jags tend to rack up and have, the Jags are going to be a problem at some point going forward in the next couple of years. So I will watch out for them, not this year, but in years to come. I'm watching out for the Jacksonville Jaguars on that. Now, after that, now we go to the Indianapolis Colts. And, you see that the Colts, of course, added Carson Wentz by trade. They signed tackle Eric Fisher after the retirement of Anthony Costanzo, and they drafted Kwity Paye in the first round, of course, to go along with DeForest Buckner, and of course, Darius Leonard, their superstar linebacker who just got a boatload of money in the offseason from the Colts, got re-signed as well. So the Colts look like they could possibly make a run at us again. This is going to be a two-team division, and we're definitely going to see how the Colts stack up. Now, of course, they lose Justin Houston. He ends up signing in Baltimore. Anthony Costanzo retires. Danico Autry, their defensive tackle, comes to Tennessee and signs with the Titans. So they do have a couple of losses, especially on defense. And, I know they brought back Marlon Mack. I think they brought back Xavier Rhodes. But they also got rid of Malik Hooker, their safety. I believe he is in L.A. with the Chargers now, if I'm not mistaken. And so this defense took a little bit of a loss, but they might keep ticking. Of course, T.Y. Hilton, who has been a Titan killer in the past, is back as well, but not maybe at 100% and everything. But I have the Colts going 9-8. I think they have a win against the Cardinals, a win against the 49ers, and they get one against the Dolphins. But I do see them losing one to the Jags. I think they lose to the Patriots, and I think they also lose to Baltimore as well. So those are just a couple of key losses and victories that I have that I think are going to play a big part in what happens with the Colts this season. But again, I have them going 9-8 on the year. And so let me, let's see, get a comment. Let's see, on Facebook, said, what's up? What's up there on Facebook? I'm glad you're able to join us. And so now, finally, we get into the Tennessee Titans ourselves. And I'm going a little bit different with the Titans because like I said, I am a Tennessee Titans fan. So I will put a little bit of emphasis on them, a little bit more than the others, but not too much more. As you can see, the Tennessee Titans had a few departures with Jonnu Smith going to New England, Corey Davis going to the Jets. Malcolm Butler went to the they cut Malcolm Butler. He goes to the Cardinals, but now has retired for personal reasons. And of course, prayers up to Malcolm Butler with whatever he's going through. I hope everything is okay with him, and I hope that everything will be all right personally in his life with whatever he's going through. But also, I would probably say one of the biggest losses that we have to deal with is Arthur Smith. Arthur Smith being gone is a big problem. Excuse me for that. And that could, it really depends on what Todd Downing does as the offensive coordinator. This is now his second stint as the offensive coordinator in the NFL. He did it with the Raiders, and albeit it probably did not end very well in Oakland, but he, has a chance to rectify himself in Tennessee. Some of the main additions that we had, of course, Jack Rabbit Jenkins coming over in free agency from the Saints. Bud Dupree, a big free agent signing a big 5-year, $82 million deal to help with the pass rush. Danico Autry to do the same thing. And then, of course, in late June, early July, we get a beautiful gift by the name of Julio Jones. And Quintorris. I love that name. Quintorris Julio freaking Jones comes to the team. being traded from the Atlanta Falcons, and now he gets to team up with AJ and Derrick Henry. And as AJ has said, to all other defenses, good luck. Good luck. Because you're going to need it. So, I'm going to get to some comments before we get in. We got Kent Woods in the house. What's up with your Kent? Jeremy coming in says the journey begins tomorrow. That is very true. Let's see. James said, I like the order of finish in the division with the Texans 4th, Jags 3rd, Colts 2nd, Titans win division again, back-to-back champs. I do actually kind of have it that way, but I'm going to tell you why in just a minute. And we do have to get the job done. That much is true. So, let's take a look at the Tennessee Titans schedule and how I have it finishing off. Now, this is how I have it looking. Obviously, if a lot of you saw my ladies' night show on Wednesday, I picked us to beat the Arizona Cardinals 31-17 to go to 1-0 and win in Arizona. Week 2 in Seattle, I do see a problem because Seattle, that is a very, very tough place to win. And I mean, they're going to be loud. Probably one of the 2 loudest stadiums in the league, besides Arrowhead, is not CenturyLink Field anymore. I forgot the name of it is. I believe it's like Lufon Field or something. I can't remember the name of the field in Seattle. But their 12th man is going to be loud as usual. And I see us not winning that game at some point. I think we come back home week 3, get the job done with Indianapolis. As we pay homage to Floyd Reese, to the late Floyd Reese, putting him in the Ring of Honor. Then I see us going on the road, getting victories over the Jets and the Jags. So within the first 5 weeks, I have us at 4-1, and then beating Buffalo on Monday night. So I have us starting off at 5-1. But after the Buffalo game, I do have us having a little bit of a slip up against Kansas City, coming off of that game. Now, the great thing about this situation is that we're playing Kansas City at home after a Monday Night Football game. So we have a short week, but it's at home. So that could help. And I mean, anything can happen when it comes to us in Kansas City. But right now, I just have Kansas City winning that game. Then, week 8, I think Indy gets a little bit of revenge on us and gets the win in Indy. Usually, Indy has always been a lot of trouble. And we tend to slip up at least once against them. But we get back to our winning ways, and I think it's the perfect stage. We go out to LA. We show the world that the Tennessee Titans are not to be taken lightly. Even though we are at 5-3 at this point, we show the world who we are. We take care of business on Sunday night in front of the world, beating the Rams and going to 6-3, which starts another winning streak of us beating New Orleans at home, Houston at home. Then we take care of the Patriots in New England before our bye week. So, by the time we get to our bye week, I have us at, 6. I have us at 9-3 going into the bye week. And then I have us coming out beating Jacksonville. We get 2 weeks to prepare for Jacksonville. And we have them at home. I think we win that one. We're at 10-3. Then I do see another slip up with Pittsburgh, although I had to kind of wrap my brain. Pittsburgh and Indianapolis were 2 games I had a hard time kind of picturing because I could have went either way. But I think we have a small slip up in Pittsburgh and we fall to 10-4. But then we finish strong with victories on Thursday night against San Francisco. We get 10 days of rest, beat Miami at home. And then we've already probably wrapped up the division by then. Let's just pass some records. let's just go ahead, get Derrick Henry probably to another 2,000-yard season. We beat Houston again. And at the end, the Tennessee Titans finished 13-4, back-to-back division champs, and go on in the AFC playoffs. So what do y'all think of my rankings? Colts fans, Jags fans, Texan fans, am I wrong with how I predicted your teams? If so, let me know. Now, I will admit, I am not the most knowledgeable on all other teams. I'm trying to be. I mean, I'm a little bit knowledgeable when it comes to like AFC South teams, a little, but I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. So if some of you out there think I'm wrong, let me know. It's okay. It's okay. You know, I just ask we all be respectful to each other, but at the same time, you are entitled to your opinion as well. So let me know what y'all think of that. Am I right with what I predicted? And I'm going to put the schedule back up again. Yep. The official TY said we're hours away. Yes, we are. Kent says, talking to Jeremy, I believe we would do some great things. Hoping we stay healthy and bring home that Super Bowl trophy. Health is definitely going to be key. We gotta be healthy. Let's see. Joe said I gotta try to get some sleep in a few hours. Me too. So I'm definitely gonna be excited. I think a lot of people excited. And I remember, I think my guy Lee Hillis, we were talking the other night, and he said, I think he was like, there might be like maybe a little under 800 tickets left, maybe 700 something tickets. That's all that's left. And then all the other tickets have been sold. And I think the majority of that is Titan fans. I can't wait to see what Nissan Stadium looks like. But please do bring your mask and wear them. I'm going to be wearing my mask, and I'm going to be cheering with my mask on the whole time. So definitely wear your mask. And I'm excited. So what do y'all think of what I said? Tennessee Titans go I have, again, Texans going 3-14. Jags going 5-12. Colts going 9-8. Titans 13-4. I want y'all to give me your thoughts. Am I good on that or am I wrong on that? So let me know what you guys think. But before we do get out of here, again, I want to shout a couple of announcements. Again, before we do get out of here, again, tomorrow morning, 11 a.m., inside of the stadium. So come inside. We're not going to be right outside of the stadium. We're going to be inside. I'm probably going to try to get there a little early, do a little tailgating with some people, but then make my way in the stadium right in front of the Titans Pro Shop. We're all going to meet up. Some of our fellow YouTubers, Titan Rossi, Mr. Titan, Jacques and Hawk of Tennessee Titans Weekly, myself, Titan Time Podcast. We're all going to be meeting up in front of the Pro Shop inside the stadium. That is on the east side of the stadium. That's on the side facing the interstate. That'll be where all the main parking lots are. So we're going to be on that side. I believe that's gate 1 where we'll be. And so definitely meet us there. We're just doing a little bit of a hangout. And then I will probably make my way to my seat about 11:30, and I will be doing a TNT pregame before kickoff. So get ready for that. Also, get your Titans and Truth swag. Definitely help support me and help support Queen Butterfly Tees. Again, if you want a Carolina blue shirt or a navy blue shirt, we also, and that's the front and the back. On the left side is how it looks on the front. On the right side, that's how it looks on the back. You can contact Miss Latoya Akinyemi at Queen Butterfly Tees on Instagram, or her email address, queenbutterflytees@gmail.com. That is Queen, Queen, Butterfly, Butterfly, Tees, tees@gmail.com. And that's the same also for her Instagram. Or you can also email me, or you can reach out to any of my platforms if you want a shirt. Small to extra large is 20, 2X or bigger is 25. And we're also looking at some Titans and Truth hats. Let me know what you think of the design as well. And that's with my boy Out the Crib Customs on Instagram. So let me know what you're thinking on that. The official TY says Colts might be better. We should be right in that 12-5, 14-3 range. And that's why I got 13-4, because I didn't want to go too high at 14-3, but not too low at 12-5. Even though I believe 12-5 is the floor, I think 14-3 could definitely be the ceiling. Let's see. Got such a great feeling of our Tennessee Titans to do something very special this year. Definitely. I definitely hope we do something special too. But last but not least, here are my quick predictions for the rest of the league. This is who I have winning the other divisions. Yes, I have the Titans winning the AFC South, but I have the Bills winning the AFC East. I got the Browns winning the AFC North. And I have the Chiefs winning the AFC West. And make sure y'all smash that like button as well and spread the word to everybody. But that's who I have. Again, Bills winning the East. Even though I think the East is going to be a lot better with Miami and New England possibly nipping at their heels. The South is going to be between us and the Colts, but I think we take it again. The North, I think the Browns take it over the Steelers, even though I think the Steelers are going to be tough. The Ravens have had some bad luck at running back and have been decimated by injury. And then Kansas City, until some other team comes up and beats them in the AFC West, I got to go with Kansas City. On the NFC side, I do have the Cowboys. As much as their fans think that the Cowboys are the center of the universe, I have the Cowboys winning the NFC East. I have the defending champion Tampa Bay Buccaneers winning the NFC South. I have the Green Bay Packers winning the NFC North. And then I have the Seattle Seahawks coming out of that very, very tough and vaunted NFC West. And the NFC West, I can guarantee you, is going to be a bloodbath. It is going to be an absolute brutal bloodbath. Those four teams are going to beat the holy crap out of each other. And that's going to be fun to watch. You got four good teams, and all four of them could potentially make the playoffs. So that's something that we're definitely going to watch out for when it comes to that. And as far as the wild card is concerned, the other teams I have in the wild card in the AFC, I have the Colts, I have the Steelers, and I was trying to pick between the Patriots and the Chargers, but I'm going to go with the Chargers to get that other spot in the wild card. So that's the 7 teams I have in the AFC. You got Titans, Chiefs, Bills, Browns, Colts, Chargers, Steelers. That's who I have. In the NFC, of course, you got Dallas, Tampa Bay, Green Bay, Seattle. I also got LA. San Francisco, I think, sneaks in. And then the Washington football team, I think, sneaks in the NFC East as well. They have an excellent front seven, a very good defense. Antonio Gibson, I love him to death. Now, they do have to answer that question at quarterback. Who is that going to be their quarterback? Other than that, Washington could be very good. So, again, those are my 7 teams coming out of the NFC. Facebook says, what did you think of Seahawks is not beating the Rams? They have a subpar defense. So somebody on YouTube says I'm wrong and thinks the Rams are better than the Seahawks. Hey, just my opinion. Just my thought. Yes, the Rams have a very good defense. with Jalen Ramsey, with Aaron Donald. Yes, they have a great defense. And they have upgraded with Matthew Stafford on the other side, with Cooper Kupp. Yes, the Rams do have a very good team. But have you forgotten there is that little short guy that wears number 3? There's that little short guy that wears number 3 that plays for the Seattle Seahawks. You might have heard of him, married to Sierra. First name Russell, last name Wilson. Still one of the best quarterbacks in football. Have we all forgotten that? Not to mention Tyler Lockett, who is pretty good, and just a monster of a freak on the other side in DK Metcalf. And the Seahawks defense kind of got a little bit better as the year went on. Again, it's going to be a bloodbath. And any one of those teams could win that division. So, again, I think it's the Seahawks. I got 3 teams coming out of the NFC making the playoffs, including the Rams. So we'll definitely see. I'll be glad to admit I'm wrong if I see that the Rams win the division. We're definitely going to see. It's going to be fun watching the NFC West. It's going to be a lot of fun. Jameson said, I think the Chargers might be able to upset the Chiefs in the race in the AFC West. Hey, the Chargers are that up-and-coming team a lot of people are talking about. Again, I'll believe it when I see it. Until somebody dethrones Patrick Mahomes, I'm still going with Patrick Mahomes, which he's on one of my fantasy teams, so I need Patrick Mahomes to light some teams up. See, Fable said the Rams are better than the Seahawks. They beat 2 out of 3 times last year. Okay, I'm not going to disagree that the Rams did beat the Seahawks in the playoffs. But again, and yes, the Rams have upgraded in quarterback with Matthew Stafford. But again, Russell Wilson is on the other side. So, Russell Wilson is that damn good. I hope you ain't forgot how good he is. The dude was MVP caliber, I think, until late in the year. And has won a couple of Super Bowls. Matt Stafford hasn't done anything yet. So we'll have to see. But again, I'm not discrediting the Rams. The Rams are definitely better. The Titans are going to see them on Sunday night. We're going to see them on Sunday night at SoFi Stadium. So we're definitely going to find out. Again, old school Thunderdome, NFC West. I agree. It's going to be a bloodbath. And Jameson says, to be honest, I think the Washington football team wins the NFC East. It would not shock me. It would not shock me at all. Washington shocked the world and came out of the NFC East last year. It would not shock me one bit if Washington wins that division. We don't know what's going to happen with the NFC East. It's a very unpredictable division. You have no idea what's going to happen there. So, again, y'all make sure y'all share this show out. This has been the Truth League Report. And I've had some fun tonight. And, you know, I've had a great time. And, you know, hopefully we all get to enjoy some amazing football tomorrow. I'm kind of ticked off. That Ohio State cost me a lot of money. That Ohio State cost me a lot of money by not beating Oregon. I had Oregon losing to Ohio State minus 14.5. And Ohio State completely ruins my parlay. That is why go blue. Michigan is better than Ohio State. That's why I go for Michigan, not Ohio State. Ohio State is overrated, and they proved it. But we'll definitely see. Facebook not against the number 1 ranked defense. Have you seen Matt Stafford's number? Only reason he doesn't get respect because he was in Detroit. Hey, Matt Stafford's good. Matt Stafford's really good. But yes, as you said, he was in Detroit. And he did have some injury problems. But we'll definitely see. I can't wait. I'll be glad to admit if I'm wrong. So it is what it is. But everybody, I'm finna get up out of here. Again, make sure y'all share this show out. And as always, at the end of the day, for the Truth League Report, our truth would say it.
As far as I'm concerned, the shall set you free.
Exactly. The truth shall set you free. Everybody, thank y'all for tuning in to Titans and Truth. I'm your man, Chris, a.k.a. Blue Enforcer. Again, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Help me get to 2,000. Follow me on all of these platforms. And I will see a lot of you tomorrow at Nissan Stadium. Good night and tighten up.